Professional in the streets.
Yeah, man, that's cool though. But yeah, dude, fucking. So lately, obviously, I wanted to tap in with you and get your general perspective on, the biggest fall from grace that I've seen. The biggest fall from grace that I've fucking seen in your boy, the Diddler. And I'm not here to dance on anyone's bad times.
Hey,
but it's
bro.
Just, it's a topic.
It is, man. And
we gotta speak on it.
I'm a kind person. You feel me? It's not in my heart to want to put someone under or I'm not going after.
Pile on.
But if you're fucking up, you're fucking up. My nigga, if I'm just observing things for as they are.
Sure.
I just told you it's raining outside. Don't get on me because you got wet.
Yeah, because I got a podcast and we gonna talk about it.
Yeah, we're gonna. Nigga,
it's my responsibility.
He asked me.
Yeah.
It took place.
Yeah.
Hey, you felt the earthquake? Yeah. Tell me what happened. That's what this is, bro.
Yeah, this shit's crazy. Man.
What fucks me up about this is this has happened in a sense that a famous person who we all have known pretty much for our life, if not our adult life, is the stories uncovered that they're evil, right?
For sure.
Bill Cosby.
Diabolical.
Yeah, diabolical shit. Roofing people for years. So that isn't unique.
Right.
But I think for me there's been a growing for 20 years.
Yeah.
We've been this nigga's weird, bro.
Yeah. A growing consensus.
Right. Just kind of blind agreement.
For sure.
This nigga's weird. I mean, Puff Daddy is a weird name.
Yeah.
And we rocked with it for a long time. Puff Daddy, Puff Diddy. These are weird names.
We allowed him to be his eccentric self, but it's obviously he crossed into the creepy world.
I think he was there though. I don't think he crossed.
That's how he's been.
We crossed into his creepy world.
We became enlightened.
100%.
I feel it's obviously really a crazy set of circumstances, not only from the sexual, all the crimes related to that shit, but the Tupac shit. That
dog.
That shit's crazy.
Because this is so egregious and so yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
The implications have ballooned and blown up.
Right.
You know, and bro's been around. He's been a big name and a staple for 30 years.
Right. And you would hear stories.
35 years.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
There's times when Bad Boy, Diddy, and whatever actor up and up, but he's always been around. He's always been present. So you start thinking, what was bro up to when he wasn't on the scene? Because he was still there. He was
there. Yeah. He is. Yeah, that's
buying up all the baby oil in America.
What the fuck, dude?
Bro.
I don't understand how you get to the point of being so what's the word? You really believe that you're above the law. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or maybe it's the drugs. Maybe you're just actually a drug addict because it seems like he was doing a lot of drugs. There's always video of him drinking alcohol during the day and shit like that. Not to say a brother won't drink a beer during the day or some shit like that,
but we know what we're doing.
Maybe I'm exaggerating because I've seen a lot of videos where he's fucking cheers and shit like that. But it seemed like he lived a party lifestyle. And from what people are saying, if you have a drug mule, you're doing shit on a grand scale, or maybe you're trying to provide for the party. I don't know all the details, but it definitely seems bad for your boy. It definitely seems like it's gonna be a wrap.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
My guy. Yeah. I mean, like you said, just above the law, I allegedly, I'm not gonna snitch on myself, but maybe I speed a little bit. I drive over the speed limit. And have been doing that for a while. You feel me?
Right.
I know what I'm doing, I'm aware, but also I'm not doing it I got it.
Egregious.
I'm still looking for the boys though.
Right.
I'm not oh yeah, these niggas ready to sweat it.
Don't worry. We got them.
You don't got them, my nigga. I'm not trying to give advice to a villain.
Yeah.
But don't ever assume that it's all good and you got it
for sure. And the craziest thing is like, and once again, I'm not trying to give advice to a villain, a felon, or a pedo. Or,
yeah, exactly. There's so many reasons not to chime in.
Yeah,
like, hey, you should have did this. No, that's wild as fuck.
Yeah, the crazy thought is like, my dude, when you knew you did a bunch of shit, why didn't you do what Russell Simmons did and bounce a fucking Bangkok or Bali and shit? And once again, I'm not supporting like
crazy, we're not like tipping our hat like he got out of there.
Yeah,
it's kind of like comparing villains in a movie, like the one that got away. It's like, why didn't you hide the gold?
What was going on in your mind? Yeah. But that's another one.
I think that's what you said. I think he was so set in his ways. Like I said, 35 years, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Of being a mogul.
Being like powerful and being respected. And like, and the thing is, I think that a lot of times people that aren't, wealthy like that, like we don't understand. You know what? For one, when you're wealthy like that, even if you're not a fucking piece of shit that's like pushing people around, there's power in that because people want to do what you want them to do. They want to fucking,
or not.
They want to help you out. They want to be there. They want to offer favors and shit when you're wealthy like that, so they could possibly be in the realm of favor, you know. And then if you know how to wield that shit like a fucking sword, and you do it. People will usually fucking kind of move out the way as opposed to go against the grain because it's just like, you can make my life a nightmare after you did some shit to me and I try to fight it in court and then you just fuck me over for the next year or so in court and I'm just like,
I mean, I feel like that's like an extreme, but there's even just like the naivete of like being young or just like wet behind the ears when it comes to the music industry or business or anything. So like, you don't know that this is out of pocket. Like, it feels out of pocket by nature, but like you're saying, this person could blackball me, could like get me kicked out of Hollywood or out of the music industry, or maybe even have something happen to me because I'm a nobody and I won't even have the means to snitch on them before someone puts some sugar in my gas tank. Right? But also, it could just be like, oh, I'm 20, I don't know shit.
Right.
They told me I get this much money for this much work.
Oh, for sure.
I gotta kiss somebody or whatever. I'm just like, damn, I don't like this, but maybe this is just the hazing period. Maybe this is just for an R&B artist.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then you find out when you're 40, it's like, oh no, he's just molesting people. You're like, I knew, but I didn't know. You feel me? I was just rocking with it because I didn't know that. If I knew that there was an alternative, if I knew I could say something, I would have said something.
I get you on that.
But is that like makes the evil more complicated? It's like you're saying, it's like, oh, he could ruin my life. It's like sometimes it's just subtle fuckery, just taking advantage of the fact that you don't know. Omission of truth. Like, I just won't tell them that we're not paying them. If you don't ask, then
that's very true. Yeah, and I was thinking from like just the perspective of like a powerful person that, like Diddy for one, but just like, the power that comes with that type of level of wealth, but I feel you. Yeah, it's a crazy situation, and it doesn't look like he's gonna get out of it.
Bro, you remember Making the Band?
Oh yeah, I remember.
We watched that we were all there for Making the Band. That was a cultural. We all were participating.
Yeah, there was less media.
Yeah, no,
for sure. And we were watching that shit.
Watch this. I bet you join in without prompt. Dial. Bro, that is American, iconic. Like, you feel me?
Put it in the Smithsonian.
Yeah, real shit. Like, put that shit on a plaque on some concrete.
His fucking picture and shit.
You could say that like in a crowded subway station somewhere,
for sure,
without no one seeing. You could just be like, dial.
Yeah.
Someone else is gonna chime in. You feel me? That's how relevant, like how hitting Making the Band was.
Yeah, no, right? It was. It was a big splash.
That shit is so hard to watch now. Have you like watched clips of that? Have you seen like since the Diddler, has been unveiled?
Since then
they've been like, yo, go back and watch the interviews, the clips from the show. It's so fucking cringe, bro. You're watching it and you're like, yo, we were chilling watching.
Yeah,
we were like, oh yeah, like, bro, fucking. Like the cheesecake thing.
Yeah.
That's egregious on its face. But just the way one of the things he was like, I think he was talking to Day 26, which I think was the male R&B group.
Okay.
And he was talking about the music and like the way they needed to like get into the mode.
Yeah.
The terminology he was using was so reckless.
Oh my god.
He was like, yeah, like, you know, y'all ain't like really getting into it. Like, I need y'all to get naked.
Oh,
like,
nigga. Nah. Are you serious?
Bro, he's straight face
I'm gonna have
with
to
like Cartier shades on. Like, y'all gotta get naked.
Oh my god.
Y'all right now, like, and you can't make out. You're like, like disrobe, or do you mean like,
like
metaphorically, pour your heart into, like, you gotta bury your chest on the track.
Yeah, take everything off.
But he's not giving context. He's just like, y'all got, and he's saying it so like.
Oh my god, dude. Yo, I kind of
maniacal,
feel, maniacal.
And with context now, it's like, bro, was he bold-faced just
he was
saying wild shit?
Yeah, he was saying the shit and he knew that. But real talk, I feel similar about, you know, one of the legends in the black community, Michael Jackson, right? When you look back at that through the lens of now, you're like, a grown man.
Still very wishy-washy.